Tips that have really changed my personal skin game. 35 and up. Let's go. First things first is, let's be real. I grew up in my especially my 20s. I worked in the nightlife. I would come home late. Sometimes I'd be so tired. I would sleep with my makeup on like a penijada. And skincare wasn't really as a big thing then. Mind you, there was no social media like this. I had MySpace and I was pretty much on YouTube. I was in the Carly Bible days with Jaclyn Hill. And we would just use a makeup wipe. Super simple. Double cleansing has been the biggest game changer for me. And you could probably be like, too, like, well, you know, I'm not wearing makeup like that or whatever. You guys, our skin picks up so much. Oh my gosh. And honestly, I was even looking at old pictures of myself recently and I was like, I look older at 27 than what I do at 38. I guess I could put this with 2 and 3, but serums, anything with antioxidant has been a huge game changer. Also, just anything to brighten the skin. Also, I'm not just talking about the vitamin C, and along with just being really collagen focused. And there's so many great products, you guys. I've talked about this on my YouTube. I've talked about it on here sometimes. If you've never heard of the Yuka app, YUKA. It has been the biggest game changer. I scan condiments. You can scan whatever you want. A lot of my skincare too. You don't have to break the bank doing it. You guys, I get great skincare at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I scan it. Like Kapari, great moisturizer, all clean, all organic, lightweight, and it's great for both skins. And it's inexpensive. Yeah. Throw out the Clinique and whatever's trending sometimes, because once you look at the ingredients and you change that up, you're going to see a difference. Don't. Number 3 is going to be sunscreen. Sunscreen has been a priority. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even got to be crazy hot summer. Sunscreen, and that's what I do like about certain products I do use. Like CoverGirl has SPF. I think Laura Mercier. There's a lot of great products out there that have SPF. SPF on your face. It is really important. We want to age gracefully, because I'm trying to come into the 40s better than I was in my 30s. Okay? Before I get to number 4, but like, this is my skin. There's like no filter. Like, I love the way it's looking. Number 4, it's going to be maybe a little controversial to some people and they're going to feel some type of way, but diet. Okay. Now, I'm not perfect either. I like certain things. I'm a little toxita. I love my hot Cheetos and all that stuff, but I like to look and feel a certain way also. And I'm really mindful of the body, because my body talks to me. And I'm also really mindful. I do get high stress. I do struggle with PTSD and I do have anxiety. So I'm very hypersensitive to what food I put into my body. But cutting out meat was a big thing for me. Meat, processed sugars, no more sodas. I do not drink coffee. I do a lot of herbal teas daily. If I don't do them hot, I will do them cold. And do a lot of Japanese infused green tea. So just honestly being mindful of what you consume. Your body will tell you. I was looking at myself too, even like when I got pregnant to like now, I was looking at the foods too. Plus I was heavier too, like the stuff that I was consuming. Now don't get it twisted, I'm human. Sometimes I want some sweet potato fries. Sometimes I want some tacos, you know what I mean? So it's like once in a blue moon, but for me, I'm not a big meat eater because I grew up eating a lot of pork. I ate a lot of bologna sandwiches. Like, I don't even like meat and spaghetti. Like, I ate so much of it as a kid. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm really hypersensitive to what I consume in my diet. So, your body talks to you. Love your body. You got to have a relationship with it because it does talk to me. I notice when I'm really high volume, too, and I'm stressed and I can see it in my skin, I implement more greens, more fish, you know, just stuff that I know it's going to be more calming to my body. But sometimes, like, mentally, you just like, well, I want to just get something sweet. Your mind plays a lot of tricks on you. So make sure you're being intuitive, but look at your skin. Your skin will tell you like, hey, this is not good. This is Arditas. We're breaking out. You know what I mean? So diet, be mindful. This is a personal preference. Do what's best for you. Listen to your body. Number 5 is simple. Water. Your skin needs water, okay? Y'all want to spend $45 on these Stanley cups, but y'all don't want to put water in them. You don't want to drink enough water. 4 of those is a gallon, isn't it? Whatever the heck is. So I start my day every day. I usually have a gallon, or I have a cup upstairs. I try to do at least 10 ounces first thing in the morning. And I'm just like anybody else. Sometimes I do want something sweet. My sugary stuff I usually don't have until summertime. I'm very, very strict with myself, but that's my personal preference. But sometimes like summertime when it's super hot, like I love me some Jamaica. I love me some aguas. Like I love me all that stuff, but moderation, because there's a lot of sugar in it and you could see it in your skin. And I never really, once I started to re-fall in love with myself, especially after I went through postpartum depression and just really self-analyzing and being really intuitive and paying attention and just alternating certain things in my lifestyle, I saw it in my skin. I could see it on my body. Your body talks to you. I do struggle with eczema, so I've always had these like little red bumpies. I've had them since I was a kid. I was bullied too and picked on. But I don't believe in also some of these medications. Now, if you have to take something, there's nothing wrong with that. You have to do what's best for you. But I also do believe in you can actually self-heal your body, and there's so many natural homeopathic ways. We do a lot of homeopathic. I pay for a homeopathic specialist too. I really don't like going to the doctor unless I really need to, you know what I mean? Because at the day too, I am really grateful to be in this country where we have access to that medicine. Also, we have access to Western medicine, but I do believe in also being intuitive and just listening to yourself. So make sure you're hydrating yourself. You want to spend $50 on those Stanley cups? Use the damn Stanley cup, girl. Fill it up with water. And I know some people are just like, well, I don't like the way water tastes. Girl, put something in it. I infuse my water all the time, and I love it. I feel great. I put a lot of ice. Like, I just, absolutely. But yes, those are my 5 tips. It has been the biggest game changer because your girl wants to come into 40 better than ever. People think it's like it's over the hill. I'm gonna just start that hill.